We have amassed a vast amount of knowledge about the universe around us over the course of human history. We have developed elegant mathematical formulae that capture the universe at its most basic level. Powerful telescopes allow us to observe both the beginnings of new galaxies and very old galaxies. However, the facts we have gathered in particle physics and astronomy tell us that we still only know about a very small portion of the universe. Despite the fact that we are aware of how the universe came into being, we know only 5% of the universe. The remaining 95% is still a mystery, an unknown universe of new particles and forces that awaits discovery. But that might be about to change, as some people have claimed that a NASA live feed captured a UFO and then turned off the feed to hide it from the public. What was that scene floating about just above our planet? And how will this discovery impact everything on Earth? Stick around as we explore all of these and more. In an attempt to explore the unknown universe and look for extraterrestrial intelligence, the ISS was formed. The International Space Station, ISS, is a multi-nation construction project that is the largest single structure humans ever put into space. The station underwent major construction between 1998 and 2011, although it is constantly changing to accommodate new missions and research. It has been continuously occupied since November 2, 2000. According to the European Space Agency, ESA, the ISS is a cooperative program between Europe, the United States, Russia, Canada, and Japan, and is not owned by any one particular country. According to the agency's Office of the Inspector General, the cost of operating the International Space Station for NASA is nearly $3 billion annually, or roughly a third of the budget for human spaceflight. There have been 258 visitors to the International Space Station as of May 4, 2022, from 20 different countries. The United States, with 158 people, and Russia, with 54 people, are the top two participating nations. Astronaut time and research time on the space station are allocated to space agencies according to how much money or resources, such as modules or robotics, they contribute. NASA has a live stream from the International Space Station on its YouTube channel, which can tickle your fancy if you're a science nerd. Sometime in 2015, astronauts on the International Space Station were performing routine maintenance on the station when a pine cone-shaped metallic object moved past the space station before turning upwards and shooting off into space. NASA cut off the stream moments after this incident, and now space conspiracy theorists are accusing NASA of trying to hide aliens from the public. In the clip, a bright object is seen slowly falling into view before the screen flashes that there are technical problems with the feed. While no one is certain that the object may be alien life, the fact that the footage stopped is certainly fishy. A YouTuber with the name StreetCap1 uploaded this video on YouTube, and the clip, which has now been seen by 4.6 million people, was picked up by such news outlets as the Daily Mail, the Huffington Post, and Fox News. London's Mirror newspaper asked if NASA shut down the ISS live feed for sinister reasons, and a NASA spokesperson responded by saying, "We have never seen UFOs in that popular sense. The feed in question is the high-definition Earth viewing experiment. Anytime the ISS has a signal, that feed is sending down video." The NASA spokesperson also said that the feed is not switched manually, that it's all done automatically. He claimed that there is nobody at the control board. "We used a space-based data relay network. It gives us a very good coverage area. But you do lose signal occasionally, anywhere from a couple seconds to a couple of minutes. It varies from day to day." However, this hasn't stopped UFO enthusiasts from accusing NASA of hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life on the ISS live video. In reality, these charges are made quite frequently. Toby Lund, a veteran UFO hunter, spotted what he ascertained to be an unidentified flying object just outside the space station while monitoring the live feed on his laptop, according to Disclose.tv. Lund said in a text message with Blake at Disclose.tv that he was sending a couple screenshots from the live feed before it was interrupted after 10 to 15 seconds. According to Lund's text message, he has discovered that there are always some UFOs showing up, and that NASA always cuts the feed when a UFO gets close to the station. Toby took a picture of the object and examined it. After looking at the picture, he said that it looked like a Starfleet insignia from Star Trek and posted the picture online. UFO watchers increased their interest following Toby's first sighting. They observed a dark object rise over the horizon, only for it to vanish. A similar claim was made in April of that year after a diamond-shaped UFO was spotted hovering close to the space station. One UFO enthusiast, Scott C. Waring, wrote on UFOsightingsdaily.com, "As the UFO came closer and began to come into focus, the screen turned blue. NASA always turns the screen blue if they see a UFO, in an failed attempt mind you, to hide it from the public. On October 7th, a UFO was seen hovering close to the International Space Station during a spacewalk, leading some to speculate that NASA had inadvertently revealed an alien spacecraft in orbit. Some have dismissed this as being a lens flare from the sun or a speck of dust. However, that hasn't stopped some conspiracy theories arising, with ufologists somewhat speculatively claiming it was proof that we are not alone in the universe. The alleged UFO was spotted when flight engineers Reed Wiseman of NASA and Alexander Gerst of ESA were doing a spacewalk outside the International Space Station to address an electrical fault. Despite all of these reports of sightings and theories, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration has not yet issued any official statements regarding these findings. The camera was turned off because of a technical issue, according to some experts. However, alien researchers and ufologists were unsatisfied with this explanation, since it was inadequate to explain the shadowy objects visible in the live broadcast. Professor Andrew Bollock from the Imperial College London Department of Physics tells Mail Online, generally speaking, UFO sightings are either explained by some artifact effect, even some space junk, or left unexplained as there is not enough evidence. He went further to say that he claims that the video in this case is of poor quality, thereby making it difficult to make judgments from it. But if NASA has access to high-quality photographs, they may look into it further. He added that it can be challenging to accurately determine an object's size from a 2D projection. The ISS must have traveled a great distance while their object was visible, but there doesn't seem to have been any change in size. Therefore, if it was an object, it was traveling alongside the ISS. Even though NASA have denied all these reports, things might start to change very soon, as a first-of-its-kind panel organized by NASA has opened to study what the government calls unidentified aerial phenomena, commonly termed UFOs, bringing together experts from scientific fields ranging from physics to astrobiology. According to NASA, the 16-member team, which met quietly, will focus its investigation on declassified sightings and other information gathered from the civilian government and commercial sectors. After decades of denying, refuting, and rejecting reports of unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, dating back to the 1940s, the parallel NASA and Pentagon initiatives signal a turning point for the American government. The term UAP has taken the place of UFOs, which has long been used to refer to theories about flying saucers and extraterrestrial spaceships. Senior defense and intelligence officials stated before Congress 5 months ago that there had been over 400 documented UAP sightings. However, many of them continue to defy explanation as either advanced human technologies, atmospheric phenomena, or extraterrestrial life. NASA said its panel would spend 9 months coming up with its own plan on how to compile and analyze sightings before recommending a roadmap of future UAP data analysis by the agency going forward. Its first report is to be made public in mid-2023. David Spergel, who formerly oversaw the astrophysics department at Prince University, serves as the panel's chair. Other members include Annemarie Beret, a research affiliate at the SETI, Search for Intelligent Life, Institute in Mountainville, California, retired NASA astronaut and test pilot Scott Kelly, University of Rhode Island biological oceanographer Paula Bontempi, and University of California at San Diego astrophysicist Shelley Wright. What do you think about this new department? Let us know down in the comments section.